So, this is round 5 of the tournament, and I'm going to be going against Brian Zordani, who actually ended up winning the whole tournament. That's not a spoiler as to whether I win or lose this set, because I could very easily win and advance top card and he also advances, or I could lose and then he just still advances anyway, so we'll see, we'll see. It's a good set, it's a good set. Not that much I'll say. No spoilers. I haven't spoiled everything. So, Ninetales and Garchomp against my Kartana and Nihilego, so... Okay, so he's threatening with the Aurora Veil straight away. There's nothing I can do to stop the Aurora Veil. Because if I win the speed tie with my Kartana, then I can take out the Ninetales. I'll bring it down to its sash, but he's going to protect this turn. Okay, interesting. So I'm probably going to go for... Oh, I went for Sacred Sword into the Celesteela. Okay. And then Hidden Power as well. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because I couldn't stop the Aurora Veil, so I guess my thought process there was he's going to get his Aurora Veil, so Hidden Power Ice and Sacred Sword would take out the Garchomp. So I get, yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. But now the Celesteela is potentially packing Flamethrower and could threaten the knockout onto my Kartana, so I should switch it out here. Well, again, he's going to get his Aurora Veil this turn. He's not going to get his Aurora Veil this turn. He could have got his Aurora Veil, but then the Power Gem and Smart Strike could have taken him out, so am I going to double into the Celesteela again and hope for the KO? Looks like it. Because I went for Hidden Power Ice last time, and now Power Gem is going to be enough, because it's a lot stronger than Hidden Power Ice. That's very nice. So, Celesteela goes down, which is really good. It didn't get to do anything, so it's always good when the Celesteela doesn't do anything. But now, his Kartana's back in, got more speed ties, especially if he's going to bring in his Ninetales again, but I believe he brings in his Garchomp here. Okay, so I've been hiding this. I've been saying speed ties everywhere. My Kartana's actually Scarf. So, because I haven't revealed that at all, I don't think, throughout this whole tournament, so I'm just going to say now I am a Scarf Kartana because he is a Scarf Garchomp, and he went for Flamethrower onto my Kartana. So that's not good. It's good information going forward, but I get a nice chunk onto the Kartana with the Power Gem. But now I've revealed that I'm Scarf because only a Scarf Garchomp would carry Flamethrower. I guess that's the best one, maybe, but it outsped his Kartana as well. So, nice chip on the Kartana. It's potentially in range of like 2 more, probably 3 more hails, so maybe it won't actually get KO'd. But now I've got my Coco in. His Garchomp is locked into Flamethrower, so here I should Power Gem that Garchomp because it's not threatening. If it stays in, Flamethrower is going to do nothing. And yeah, I should definitely even Power Gem here because he's going to switch out into Ninetales. Because he was locked into Flamethrower, if he stays in and I KO his Kartana, he's locked into Flamethrower forever, which is really bad for him. So he had to switch into Ninetales, and I should be able to get a double KO. Because the Dazzling Gleam is enough. Even if that was a Soul Vest, then that should have been enough anyway, because I'm Life Orb, Coco, Dazzling Gleam. And I should Power Gem, and I do Power Gem, nice. So that was nice, because that covered both options. I was fine if his Garchomp stayed in, and I was just Power Gem into the Garchomp, because Flamethrower does nothing. And he would be stuck with it forever, but now he has to lock himself into another move. I still have these 2 Pokemon and 1 Pokemon in the back, so I haven't showed what it is at all, so that's going to influence his choice of moves here. So I do know he's the Scarf Garchomp, and I also know that I have 100% won this match after this turn. Now I'm going to double protect to see what move he locks himself into, because I know that he's Scarf. If he goes for Earthquake, which he will do, because he sees 2 Earthquake Pokemon, I know I've 100% won the match, because I do have something that resists ground in the back, and I know that he's Scarf. He had to go for Rock Slide there, and he had to Rock Slide flinch my Nihilego and Coco forever, but I do have my Talonflame. Now the game is over, because he's locked into Earthquake. Unless I carry Knockoff on my Coco, I guess that was kind of an unnecessary protect, but now I can just protect and Tailwind with what I guess double protecting makes sense, because the Coco's going down anyway. If it survives, then I can just Tailwind and just sacrifice the Coco again, probably go for a triple protect, but like I've definitely won with my Talonflame at this point, because I can just Will-O-Wisp and then just like do nothing at all. But he recognises that he has lost now that Talonflame is in. I think I was just going for Protect and Tail in that turn so that I could Hidden Power Ice the Garchomp, because I'd already revealed it. I was probably going to do that so that it was just sped up, but that was quite a nice game. The Celesteela going down very early was very nice. So I'm going to see how he adjusts in game 2. We both know about both players' Scarf Pokemon now, so that's going to be interesting. Now here it's going to be Ninetales and Arcanine, And again, I can't stop an Aurora Veil. He probably should have been going for it the last few times, but he was probably scared of the Kartana. Winning the speed ties, didn't know I was Scarf at that point, but intimidating both my, well, not both physical attackers. Talonflame is just so often a physical attacker, it's not actually a physical attacker, so it's a special one. But I'm going to get out Tailwind, so that I outspeed both his Pokemon. No, I didn't protect my Garchomp because Aurora Veil is really obvious, because my protect from his Blizzard or switch out is very obvious as well. So he does go for Aurora this time, and I'm going to go for a Sword Stance, because now I can start hopefully sweeping in Tailwind, but he has got his Aurora Veil now, which will neuter my Garchomp. And this is bad. This is really bad. This is the Electric Z-Dance, so he's going to be going for Gigavolt Havoc, hopefully into my Garchomp. No, he's not going to go for into my Garchomp. He's going to knock out my Talonflame for completely free. So if he has his Kartana in the back, then that's really bad, because I've just lost my check to it. And I've also lost my only ground resist. Well, not ground resist, but ground immunity. So he can just completely Earthquake for free with his Garchomp now. He would be Earthquaking himself, so like losing Talonflame like that was pretty bad, because if he gets me in range of Earthquake, yeah, correct sentence, let's get this sentence correct. If he puts all my Pokemon in range of Earthquake, he will be able to just win by spamming it, regardless of Earthquaking himself. So he's going to start stall that Tailwind. This should be a double protect, so he stalls that Tailwind. Because then he can just switch, sack something, double protect again. So, because I should be Earthquaking and, no, protecting and Earthquaking, or Power Gemming and, I guess, Fire Fanging into the Ninetales. So, yeah, that makes sense. So I don't blow the Tectonic Rage on the Arcanine. Now, he probably should switch into, if he has Celesteela, because he did have Celesteela on his team. So, he probably should switch into Arcanine here. Now, I don't want to blow my Tectonic Rage. He's going to switch to Ninetales into Celesteela, so if I was Tectonic Raging that slot, that's bad, so hopefully I'm Tectonic Raging the Arcanine slot. Okay, Extreme Speed's fair. Onto Nihilego, and I'm not going for... No, we don't know yet, because I outspeed. What's going to happen? I've made exactly the same play. Okay, fair enough. So that does over half to the Celesteela, so I can knock it out again with a double target, but just keep in mind what I said before, because he broke my sash with the Extreme Speed that it was already broken with the Hail, so scratch that last part, it was already broken. But I think here I just ignore his Arcanine, because it's not really, it's just going to Extreme Speed because it's going to get KO'd, and that was my thought process, that it's not actually going to do that much damage. But keep in mind what I said about the Earthquake from his Garchomp, because I know that he's Scarfed. I can't remember what my last Pokemon in the back is, so Extreme Speeds, that's not Earthquake range yet, but after some more Hail rounds, then it might be. So hopefully I don't double into the Celesteela. Okay, that's nice. Gonna knock out this Arcanine. Am I? Through the Aurora Veil? No, I'm not. So, and I get another Sword Stance. Okay, but now my Tailwind should be over. And then things won't look good, because he's still got his Ninetales, which will outspeed me after the Tailwind's gone. He'll be able to Blizzard KO my Garchomp, and he's got his Scarf Garchomp, which can Earthquake KO my Nihilego. And if I've got Coco in the back, which I probably do, you've probably already seen, because it would have showed the 4 Pokemon, but I don't remember. I should have Coco in the back. It's either Coco or Kartana. I'm pretty sure it would be Coco. So there goes my Tailwind, and that's really bad for me now. So protecting Celesteela makes a lot of sense, because he is sacrificing his Arcanine at this point. He's going to Extreme Speed my Garchomp to put it in. Now it is definitely in Earthquake KO range. So if I do have Coco in the back, I've just lost. So, not so good. But we're going to see what I do. Should be Power Gemming and Fire Fanging here. A Sludge Bomb to cover a switch, okay. Maybe our Sludge Bombing is the Arcanine, actually. Either way, it's not so good, because now he can switch in his Garchomp. He's got a Levitator, well not Levitator, a Flying type next to his Garchomp, and he can just spam Earthquake. Yep, there's his Garchomp. That's not so good. So he didn't bring Kartana. That's something to keep in mind. He didn't bring his Kartana. So I'm going to use that going into Game 3, because I'm pretty sure I have my Coco in the back, because I'm just going to let him knock out both my Pokemon. So I must have Coco in the back, and I've accepted my fate. So should have seen what he was doing with his Arcanine. I ignored it too often, or for too long, and now he just wins with his Garchomp. So I should have Coco, because else I should have at least tried to protect one of my Pokemon. Yeah, it's just Coco. Oh well, not so good in this game. Got up his Aurora Veil, which let his Arcanine survive and get off 2 minute Extreme Speed to put everything in Earthquake KO range. And I lost my Talonflame way too quickly. And that was my only Earthquake resist, and then everything else gets KO'd to Earthquake. So, Not so good. I'm going to have to adjust now in game 3. Now, he didn't bring his Kartana. Surely he's going to keep the same 4. And if he does keep the same 4, then my Slowbro looks really good. See, if you saw those 4, Slowbro actually looks really good. He does have the Z electric move on his Arcanine. That's pretty much the only threat to my Slowbro now. So I'm pretty sure I'm leading with Slowbro here. Okay, yeah, I'm leading with Slowbro, and I want to bait out the electric move straight away, because if I get rid of the electric move, then I will just win with Slowbro. There's nothing he can get for it. If I get a Calm Mind up, then his Freeze Drive will do nothing, and then he can't beat my Slowbro. So hopefully, he's going to Z Electric into my Slowbro here, and I should be switching out, because I'm pretty sure that's what my plan was. Send in the Slowbro, bait out the Z Electric, and then just win with it. No Z Electric. That's not good, because that's what I wanted. So now he has the potential to Z Electric in the future. So, what am I switching in? Kartana? Yep, that's a fair switch. Because then that takes the Z Electric very, very well. He's going to get up on Aurora Valve pretty much free. I should be Power Gemming it to take it down to... actually, I should probably be Power Gemming the Arcanine, I would say. Because then that's the only real threat to my Slowbro. Yeah, I am. And that does nothing to set us through the Aurora Veil. That's awful. So, that's a real shame that he didn't go for the Z Electric. So now, the only real things that still threaten me, even though he's got his Aurora Veil, if I take out the Ninetales, he can't Freeze Dry me and do a lot of damage, but that wouldn't make a difference if I can get up a Calm Mind. I still really just need to focus on taking out the Arcanine. It's not there at the moment, so I'm going to switch my Slowbro back in, because both of those Pokemon don't really threaten my Slowbro, and he could be very easily going for a Flamethrower into what was my Kartana. So, in Power, I guess I was predicting the Garchomp switch there, because that would resist the Power Gem and the Sludge Bomb. So that breaks a Sash as well, because surely a Power Gem or a Sludge Bomb knocks out the Ninetales. But really, I should have Sludge Bombed. Like I get it's a prediction and I got it wrong, but I still should have Sludge Bombed, because then that would have brought it down to a Sash. Because now the Ninetales is a lot of HP, my Koko can't take it out. I'm pretty sure I got a Koko, because I want to get the Electric Seed up on my Slowbro. So, am I going to bring Koko or Kartana here? I think I bring a Kartana, because I want to KO his Ninetales. Because in my mind, only Ninetales and Arcanine can KO the Slowbro. Now, he doesn't know about what my Slowbro is at all, because I don't think I've attacked with it. So what I was expecting was his Protect from Ninetales. Because, in my mind, his Ninetales is super important for my Slowbro, and he doesn't know that. He's just going to attack and accept that there could have been a Smart Strike, because, to be fair, looking back at it, if I just Smart Strike and KO the Ninetales, he just Flamethrowers and KOs my Kartana, and then I've got these two left. And he can still just Z Electric my Slowbro. That's not good. That's pretty much got rid of all the chances that I had in this match. He doesn't go for Flamethrower though, which is interesting. So, because he kind of got the prediction right with the Ninetales, but then he didn't Flamethrower. So interesting. But yeah, works out for him, because now my Slowbro, even with the Electric Seed, well, with the Electric Terrain, kind of cancels it out. So the Z Electric will be able to KO my Slowbro, and if I can just slack off through the Z Electric now, that's my only win condition. If I can get the slack offs off, and then his Arcanine, because I think we did the calc and it was like 80 to 90 something that Z Electric does. So if I was able to take that and then get another slack off, I would just win. So now that my Slowbro has been frozen, there's pretty much no way back in, because this Freeze Dry is going to do a reasonable amount, because I haven't Calm Minded. See, that was a lot of damage. That's what I had in mind when I thought he needed to protect his Ninetales, but he was willing to let it go down there, which is very unfortunate for me, because I could have KO'd it with Smart Strike. He went for Leech Seed onto the Slowbro as well, so my Kartana would have been able to Smart Strike something else. If he brought in his Arcanine, then he would have almost certainly gone for the Z Electric that turn, and then I would have switched out my Slowbro into my Koko to take the Z Electric, because he would have gone for Flamethrower and Z Electric, and then when that was used up, then I would have just won with the Slowbro, because then I could have just slacked off forever, stalled out my own Electric Terrain, and then Calm Minded and won. But didn't think that through completely properly, I guess, so I've missed like all the moves. I've just been explaining what I should have done, because if I did Smart Strike that turn, he would have almost certainly brought in his Arcanine. So I'm going to finally KO the Ninetales a little bit too late, because now I'm going to Thunderbolt the Celestia as well, and I think through the Aurora Veil and the... He got a Beast Boost, didn't he? I believe he got a Beast Boost. Well, I just got a Beast Boost, but yeah, should survive. Oh yeah, that does nothing. So now he's just going to Flamethrower KO my Kartana, and then his Garchomp should come in and just win. Even if it's not Garchomp and it's Arcanine instead, I should be in Extreme Speed range now, so That's not so good. That all came from not smart striking the Ninetales, because my thought process was he was going to protect and a flamethrower the Kartana, and he did not do that. So that's not so good. And if he's got his Garchomp or his Arcanine, which he does, he will win. So here comes the Arcanine. He's preserving the information, so I don't get to see what the last one is, because I am in extreme speed range. And that's going to be game over. So not so good. Now X2 in the tournament, and almost certainly out of Top Cut. Like at this point, I had good resistance, so, and there were a few X2s that did cut, so yeah, so like not so good losing at this point. We've got one more match to try and save CP, and I think it turned out my resistance. Even if I went X2 or X3, then I wouldn't get any points / Top Cut. I can't remember, but we'll see. Because I'm now 3-2, so there we go. Thanks for watching.